we have an update on the story about Monique. Now, Monique, and if you definitely saw the Breakfast Club interview with Monique when she talked about her lawsuit against Netflix. Now, if some people may not, remember that, she was offered a comedy special with Netflix. They offered her $500,000. But then she said, well, wait a minute, hold on. I've been doing comedy for a long time. We've had multiple movies, specials. I'm not no new comedian just getting a chance. I'm Monique. And so she wanted more, than what they was offering. And when you know your worth, you can say that to people. Now, people can pay what you're worth, or they not pay it at all. Well, Netflix decided to say, well, if you don't want to take the $500,000, well, that's it. But then she started doing some research and hearing that other comics was getting in the millions. And it's not that these people even had her catalog of movies or, comedy specials, etc. Right. So what the judge ended up doing is allowing that case to go forward because Netflix was fighting to get it thrown out of court. That's what they were fighting for. So, they were saying that Monique, plausibly alleged that after she spoke out and called her initial offer discriminatory, Netflix retaliated against her by shutting down the standard practice of negotiating in good faith that typically results in increased monetary compensation beyond the opening offer and denying her increased compensation as a result. Okay. So, of course, Monique is an Oscar winner. She is. So that should also command more money than $500,000. Now, of course, regular people like me and you would be like, $500,000, man, sign me up. But, it's a lot of things that came with that contract. $500,000, and she could not perform anything of that routine nowhere else at all for I think it was 2 years or something like that. But then she was talking about her white male contemporary, Ricky Gervais. He was offered $60 million. And he said, listed examples like Amy Schumer, she was able to get $13 million. Now, to me, Amy Schumer is not funny. Not. I've seen some of her comedy. I think maybe I made laughs at one or two things in the past. But if they say go head to head, comedy head to head, you should be like versus battle, right? They should do a comedy versus battle. Monique versus Amy Schumer. Go. I guarantee you. We both know who's going to win that battle. It's going to be Monique. It's not going to be Amy Schumer. I mean, so Amy Schumer, $13 million. Why? I mean, I don't like to see somebody call himself a comedian and you're not laughing at it, right? So they were saying that on the ruling, it said it was a very important victory for Hollywood talent who, just like all other workers, need protection against retaliation. They raised concerns about pay discrimination. I said during the hiring process, the employers in the entertainment industry need to take pay discrimination concerns seriously, fix them if the concerns have merit, and never retaliate against those who have the courage to speak about it. Okay. And, part of the reason why we created, we wanted the entertainment channel is because we want to talk about these things that's happening in the entertainment world as well, because there are a lot of people who are retaliated against. And there's another story that I want to cover that y'all is going to freak out about. Maybe in the next day or two, that's right. It happened in Hollywood to a black actress. Right. And just what she was told was just oblivious. Right. But it's so many stories that happen to, black people in Hollywood, and just really happens also to other people, too. You got to take what they give you. They can openly discriminate against you. And if you say anything, we're going to attack you because we this big corporation. So, I hope she get broke off way more money than they would have paid Amy Schumer or anybody else. And I'd be like, good, because next time you won't pull a stunt like that. You go ahead and pay what people are worth. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation with Monique, having her case move forward. I mean, it's not a good look on Netflix, that's for sure, because she definitely was saying racial discrimination and pay discrimination. And it looked like, she probably going to have possibly some success, or if Netflix don't want to be embarrassed, then they're probably going to settle with her.